10 years ago, talent alone could open the door to a K-pop company. In 2026, that door only opens for trainees who meet far more than just basic skills. And the rules have completely changed. This video explains how K-pop companies choose future idols today, and why the standards are much higher than before. Viewers will learn the key traits companies now prioritize, how these expectations evolved, and what truly increases the chances of debut in a global industry. This is a realistic guide for K-pop fans and aspiring idols who want to understand the system behind the spotlight. A decade ago, K-pop auditions focused mainly on raw singing or dancing ability, but the industry has grown into a global business with intense competition. Today, companies receive thousands of highly trained applicants who already studied vocals, dance, and performance online. Because skills can now be learned more easily, companies shifted their focus toward qualities that cannot be quickly copied or replaced. In 2026, becoming an idol means offering something rare, marketable, and sustainable. Good vocals are no longer enough in modern K-pop because too many trainees sound technically correct but similar. Companies now prioritize vocal color and individuality, even if technique is not perfect yet. A voice that stands out helps listeners recognize a member instantly, which is crucial for branding and fandom growth. Training can fix weak technique, but uniqueness is much harder to teach. Bilingual or multilingual ability has become a powerful advantage in auditions. K-pop groups now target international markets from debut, making communication with global fans essential. Being able to speak English or another major language adds immediate value to a group beyond performance skills. Even trainees with average talent can stand out if they help a group connect worldwide. Charisma separates performers from idols who leave a lasting impression. Companies look for trainees who naturally attract attention through expressions, confidence, and energy. This quality matters on stage, during interviews, and in fan interactions. A charismatic idol can elevate the entire group, even without being the strongest singer or dancer. Visuals remain an important factor, especially in smaller groups where each member must stand out. Companies often include at least one standout visual to draw initial attention and attract new fans. This does not mean visuals replace talent, but they can open doors that skill alone cannot. In a competitive industry, appearance is still part of the business strategy. Stage presence is different from technical performance and is increasingly valued by companies. Some trainees perform well in rehearsals but struggle to command attention during live stages or speeches. Idols who energize crowds are crucial for concerts, which generate major revenue. Companies actively search for trainees who can own the stage beyond choreography. Personal history matters more than ever because scandals can cause massive financial loss. Companies carefully review a trainee's past behavior, online presence, and public reputation. Any sign of unresolved controversy can eliminate a candidate immediately. In 2025, a clean background is not optional but essential. The idol lifestyle involves criticism, pressure, and strict schedules, and not everyone can handle it. Companies now prioritize emotional stability to avoid public breakdowns and image damage. Trainees are expected to handle stress maturely and communicate issues internally. Emotional resilience is seen as a survival skill, not a bonus trait. Modern K-pop emphasizes group unity over individual spotlight. Companies want trainees who understand when to lead and when to support others. Selfish behavior or inability to cooperate is a major red flag. K-pop companies increasingly value trainees who bring creative input. Writing lyrics, suggesting choreography, or developing concepts adds depth to an idol's role. Creativity helps groups stand out in a saturated market filled with similar styles. Trainees who contribute ideas become long-term assets rather than replaceable performers. Concepts in K-pop change rapidly, sometimes within the same year. Companies look for idols who can switch images, styles, and roles without resistance. Flexibility allows groups to survive trend shifts and market demands. An adaptable trainee is easier to manage and more valuable over time. Hard work remains a non-negotiable standard in the industry. Long practice hours, repeated corrections, and physical exhaustion are part of daily life. Companies favor trainees who stay consistent even when progress is slow. A strong work ethic signals reliability and long-term potential. In 2026, idols are expected to connect with fans online as much as on stage. Companies observe how trainees present themselves digitally and interact with audiences. Social media charm builds early fandom loyalty and public interest. Poor online communication can limit an idol's reach before debut. Understanding current trends in music, fashion, and online culture is now part of an idol's skill set. Companies prefer trainees who naturally stay updated and adapt quickly. This awareness helps groups remain relevant in fast-changing markets. Falling behind trends can shorten an idol's career lifespan. Playful images do not replace emotional maturity behind the scenes. Companies want idols who can separate fun concepts from professional responsibility. Commitment is tested through long contracts and personal sacrifice. Those without long-term dedication rarely survive the training process. The biggest myth is that talent alone guarantees success in K-pop. In reality, companies evaluate trainees as complete packages designed for longevity and global appeal. Missing several of these qualities does not mean failure, but it does mean more preparation is needed. The industry rewards balance, not perfection. Aspiring idols should focus on developing a unique identity alongside technical skills. Language learning, emotional strength, and teamwork matter just as much as performance ability. Understanding industry expectations early can save years of misdirected effort. Preparation today determines opportunity tomorrow. K-pop in 2026 is no longer about being the best singer or dancer in the room. It is about being the most adaptable, reliable, and memorable individual within a team. Companies invest heavily and choose trainees who reduce risk while increasing global impact. Success now requires self-awareness and honest evaluation. Strengths must be sharpened and weaknesses addressed early. Those willing to grow beyond talent alone stand a far better chance. The industry is demanding, competitive, and unforgiving, but it is also clearer than ever about what it wants. Understanding these standards is the first step toward meeting them. Which of these traits do you think is the hardest to develop for aspiring K-pop idols in 2026?